What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Bloodborne stream. So, first updates. When I ended on Friday, we were having issues with freaking defiled amygdala. Well, I'm happy to tell you that I dealt with that over the weekend. I wanted to do it off stream because I didn't know how long it would take. Defiled Amygdala is kind of notorious as being one of the most ridiculous bosses, like, ever. Just because the time that you reach her and all that kind of coincides with you being one-shotted almost all the time, and we saw that a little bit when we were fighting before. So, what I ended up doing, I'll kind of go through the process of what happened, was, first, I made a weapon, this weapon right here, to help me deal with damaging her a little bit better. So amygdala is kind of terrible because its head is up high, so like dealing decent damage to it can be somewhat difficult. More so in the case of the fact that you don't want to be that close to the defiled one because it can one-shot you. So I wanted a weapon where I could just run up and attack. And so I got this. This is the Burial Blade, for people who don't recognize it. It's the blade that Gehrman uses, his little scythe. And I wanted it because it does this attack, just a straight L2. And that helped me out a lot. So what ended up happening is I went in there, and so this was on Saturday, so 2 days ago. And I just put on my beckoning bell to see if anybody was there. Like I thought, because it was a weekend, more people were just hanging around, helping other people, looking for help. So I actually picked up, I think on the second try, a really good guy who actually knew what he was doing. Had a very similar weapon, big one. I don't remember exactly what it was. And so we would just basically run in together when the amygdala attacked, and we were just like dealing tons of damage every time. And so we got that. So it only took me at about 45 minutes, actually, to get him to die. I did spend some time helping out other people, but that's wrong. So what we wanted from there, now that we're actually getting close to our goal, so we wanted this one, the Great Thumaru Ihol Chalice. And so what this does is this is the actual Chalice dungeon that... This has been our final goal, was to be able to get to this dungeon. Because it's the only dungeon in the whole game that has the boss of Yharnam Queen on the 3rd level. And that's our goal, because we want to get in there, fight her, because she has some lore implications, as well as she has an item that we want to get for lore stuff. Plus, I wanted to show you guys, like, the Chalice Dungeons, and kind of the main avenue that most people take to go through the Chalice Dungeons is what we've been doing. So, but as you can see, I do not have enough red jellies. So, red jellies, they can be dropped, I think, by something. But the easiest place, and the way that I did it on my Platinum run a couple of years ago, and the way we're going to do it today, is we have to actually open up a whole another dungeon. Luckily, though, this one is actually quite different from any of the ones that we've done so far, so it's actually kind of cool. So I'm going to actually remove our first chalice. And what we need to do is, it's this Great Is one. And this is the one that we got off of Abritus. I think we actually have to fight... Actually, I'm not sure if we have to fight an Abritus in this one. I don't remember this one being that difficult. Like, it's similar to the Lauren one in terms of difficulty. So, the only problem being that by making this one, if you look at the ritual materials, the ritual blood level 5s are the only thing that we need for the other one. I have 14 of them, so if we don't find them in this one, then we're going to have to buy them. I looked to make sure that they are available for purchase. so that we weren't just like randomly screwing ourselves. So they're right here. We can buy them for 48,000 echoes. So we'll probably have to come back and buy 4 of them. I'm assuming that I'm not going to find any in here. We probably will find 1 or 2. But then that'll just be a small grind, probably through the Alien Lauren one, because that'll only be like a single run through the main level. Okay. Wait, that's wrong. So that's the only kind of what we're thinking about right now. So I'm going to make this. I'm also going to mess with some of my gems real quick. I'm going to be using the Burial Blade for a bit, just to kind of mix it up. But when I was making this weapon good for the amygdala, I did a special gem, this one, that minuses our attack against kin. If you remember, kin are like the alien guys, and the Is dungeons are literally 100% kin, pretty much. So we don't want this gem. So, remove that. So it's probably going to be... Do we have any just normal tempering ones? See if that's the best. Oh, that one's just attack up. Yeah, I think we're just going to go with this one. Then the other ones are just tempering. The Burial Blade is a little bit different than any of the weapons that we've been using so far in terms of like gem slots. So it's like you can't just like slot in the same ones we've been using. My secondary weapon, I'm actually going to change. So that we have our Rakuyo. Because there definitely are certain enemies that I don't want. The Burial Blade is like cool because it has like this little form right here is pretty quick. It's not as fast as like the Rakuyo, but it does a little bit more damage. And then the big form has like a lot of range, but at the same time, like some enemies don't do that. It doesn't do that well against. Okay. So yeah, our plan then is to do this one until we get the red jellies. I don't know if I actually mentioned that. The red jellies are in this dungeon on the 3rd level in a treasure chest. So we only have to do 2 of the bosses. I don't remember what the bosses are here. We'll get a good idea almost immediately of how difficult this is going to be. I don't remember it being difficult because I had to do this exactly the same thing when I did my platinum run. Like literally the same exact process. So, and I just don't remember it being any more difficult than... I remember it being easier than the Defiled ones. The Defiled is always the hardest for everybody. Because, obviously, you have half health. So yeah, as you see, the aesthetic of this one is like a lot different. So let's see. Okay, it's probably going to be about the same as the Alien Lauren one, which is fine. Our damage is a little low. But we'll make it through. Yeah, the Burial Blade's really good because it has like excellent crowd control. At least we're gonna get a ton of echoes from here. Like, no matter what, we're gonna leave here with probably bumping ourselves a couple levels. Yeah, luckily the Burial Blade, basically... So it scales really good off of skill, but also a little bit off of strength and arcane. Because it actually does have arcane damage, which is different than any of the other weapons. I wonder if that's actually screwing us up. I think... We'll see once I get to Actual Celestial if it does like really bad damage, because I think they have arcane resistance. None of the stuff we've battled so far has arcane resistance. But... Oh, I was going to... let's just see if anybody's here. I mean, we might as well, like... So let's see how much damage... Okay, that's not terrible. Actually, we're probably gonna have to change clothes as well. I picked like all the stuff that was really good at like physical. It's like all my attire is based off of the amygdala. So before we were wearing. So it actually has decent arcane. Let's check. That doesn't really have great arcane. Borrowed, maybe? I know, yeah, there's a lot of the dudes who just like spam you with magic here. That actually has decent arcane and physical. Plus the new look. You have like a bag. Oh yes, yeah, these guys. Make this dungeon not fun. Frickin' brain suckers. Oh yeah! There are traps that teleport you. So this would have made it so we would have to fight through the rats. So okay, yes. I started out with this smoothie before the stream. Didn't quite finish it. There we go. Extra door. So I'm thinking about. So yeah, plan. So yeah, after we do this, obviously, then. What? So I thought someone was screeching at me. Then we'll do our actual great dungeon battle. The Queen. Then we'll be completely done with Chalice Dungeons. And we will beat New Game Plus, so we'll have to fight Gearman again. So that'll probably be the toughest fight of the day. Then we will just go through the game again. Oh crap. Holy crap! Oh, I thought that was a door. Where is the exit? Okay, so apparently... on the double back stairs. Oh my gosh. God, the two of them together. Yeah. The double backstairs have the teleports. I need to remember that this whole time. That was a poor use of the burial blade. I'm used to the initial draw being faster. Obviously, that was not the case. Just gonna change the look for people. Not expecting much, just because Monday. Okay, so let's go up this way first and clear out that room before we go the other way because I accidentally step on the thing. The only bad thing about this dungeon is that even though it looks cool, you can't see very well. Oh my gosh, camera. Come in here. These dogs are a hassle, to say the least. Come here. God! So bad. Maybe I won't use the burial blade. I seem to not be doing very well with it. Just more spiders. Just start checking our gems. I know already we've gotten some really good gems. Okay, so yeah, there's one of our replacements. Already made it worth it coming in here. Okay, so now let's go down to other place. Other hallway. I'm gonna look to see if I can see where the teleports are. Okay, well there's that, but I don't know if that's actually there. Before you get teleported once? Probably not. Oh, good. As long as they're not multiples. Oh, look, we already almost made up our ritual 5s. Okay. As long as the mine suckers are not in big groups, it's okay. Yeah, so I think we have enough to level up, so I might as well just go do that before taking on the boss. Which I have no idea what it's going to be. I think if it'll be like a celestial emissary. I don't know if that's a boss in the Chalice dungeons. I know Abritas can be a boss, but I don't think that would. I think that'd be like a level 3. So yeah, see, it increases the damage on the scythe. So I want to just see if we can get up to like 15, so we can use some of those other spells. Rather than like, how much does this? Doesn't increase. I'm actually going to check our runes real quick. I probably actually want more stamina. That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to buy these ritual blood level 2s, I think. Let's see, that'll... Okay, that's fine. Because that's how we get Arcane Haze. And we need another 25 for the other dungeon. So that actually gives us what we need. Right there. Probably should have checked the gems on the Rikuyo to make sure that we're actually dealing full damage. I didn't give any of those gems. The Burial Blade, I don't think so. So how much damage are we doing? Ah! That scared the shit out of me. I knew he was there, but still. That actually probably was the biggest jump scare I've had this entire game. Hopefully he doesn't just come wandering. That's fine. 464. I think that was about what we were doing. It might be like a smidge less. Yeah, let's see what this is. A brain sucker. I assumed that I would hit it and he would stall out of it. This attack actually doesn't do that much damage. So. That does, though. Yep. I wish if you killed them that they would give you your insight back. I mean, we got 2 insight, but for medium, that's kind of annoying. Not that the insight actually matters at all anymore, but we literally have basically an infinite like stock. Third secret door here? No. But still. I'm gonna go back to see if any of the gems are better, mostly. Not for really any other purpose. Probably should like repair stuff as well, just because. What am I doing? Gems. So that's gradual damage. Weapon durability down. I don't know if I want. How much do we have? 300. It's only +5. It's not really worth it. This would be the same thing. If it wasn't, if we weren't in a, so like this will be fine, as well as this one. If we weren't in a kin-heavy dungeon, I'll probably put those in as soon as we get out of here. Ah, we got a slightly better one. Very, very slight. Okay. So, not really worth it, but whatever. So hopefully the level 2 boss is just as easy as that. Because then we'll just breeze through this. Okay. Oh, it's one of these. Some of the noises, like somebody following me. You'd think there would be a teleport here. Don't want to try. More. Yes, more spiders. One of those rooms is really dangerous if you just like run by and then come back. Nice. There's something in the distance. Is it just you guys? Sure, there's nothing else. There's a brain sucker down there. Just need to not draw its attention while I fight you guys. Come hither. Easy. We've been like running randomly straight to the levers. Very, very lucky. I wonder if the teleport would put you in the room with the spiders. Or is there like a rat room? There's a rat room. Nice. But we probably should kill some rats. Just so, in case we get teleported here, we don't get fucked over by them. Okay. There's a scorpion that I saw? Yeah. And some randos. Nice. Wow, yeah, we've already surpassed what we needed. I didn't remember having to buy them, so I figured that we'd probably pick them up. Scorpion that is stuck. I'll probably never ever remember that they explode. We see them so like spread apart. What's that? Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, it's just a dude. Thought there's gonna be some pseudo room boss thing. Oh, and there's our pearl slugs. We get those back from here. So I wonder if these guys are weak against Arcane. Not really. Yeah, let's grab this and go. No, it would be a terrible boss. A Winter Lantern. Just constantly inflicting freaking frenzy on you. That would be atrocious. How did I get in here? Oh, it was straight across. That would be everyone's nightmare. Oh, this does just straight go up. We're gonna have enough for like 2 levels before we even get to the boss. Can I just open it? How do I get in there then? So must be from the secret room. I mean, not. It's never secret. The extra room. After we go through here, must go up. You know, I never remembered how many echoes I actually need to level up. So I can get 2. Because, like, obviously we can get 1, but I'm not sure if we can get 2. We did also get the... I can hear Celestials. Alright. Oh, there. Nice. Yeah, I was like, is it... To level up, do I need more than 125? Probably. I think I'm around with that. It's like, we could use the kin cold bloods. To bolster our echoes. Sunbro, hello! How are you doing today? Glad to hear it. As you can see, I am currently derping around in some chalice dungeons. With the goal of getting a very specific ritual material in the level 3 of this one. Ah! I wonder when there'll be some traps. Because, yeah, right now our final goal is to open up the Chalice Dungeon where we can fight the Yarnum Queen. What is on this side of the... And we need some extra Chalice ritual stuff that we can get here. Hello, rat. Oh, hey. Guy with pickaxe. Ah, Scorpion. Oh. I thought he's dropped something, it was just his glowing tail. Oh my god, 2 mine suckers? Why? No, gesture. Just gonna not go in there. Everything that comes this way. Okay, we need. We'll just go back out. Should be able to level up twice, though. Then we'll go fight the boss. Yeah, I literally don't remember what kind of bosses are available in these kind of chalice dungeons. Really hope it's something easy. No, not quite. Almost. So we need 141 something. So we could sell some sedatives. Or some cocktails. I haven't been using these much. It's still not enough. Let's waste. We'll just use one of these. Should have just used that at the beginning.
Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree. Go on, good hunter. Very well, let me. Farewell, good.
Okay. We'll take on whatever this is. Hopefully it's just like a regular enemy with more health. Not like... If it's like Rom again, fighting Rom in the Chalice Dungeon is such a hassle. It's like, because I think he's one of the bosses that's possible, but I don't think they do him this early. You can pray. Oh, it is a celestial emissary. But he's all by himself. So I wonder if you can stagger this way. Oh, he's gonna turn around though. I don't think he's gonna be able to. No, I dodged. That should have been queued up. I'm actually gonna switch to this. God. Where? When did they open? was scared that was gonna kill me for a second. Got it. Boom. Okay. Easy peasy. Even though my performance was super derpy. We'll fight to get up to, what do I need, like 145 now? To level up? Got a store there. Then we'll go back and actually level up. Somewhere on this level is the item that we came here for. The red jellies. It says we don't actually need to fight the boss here. Then we'll go open up the last chalice dungeon that we need to do. Somebody died. Oh, there's a hunter. Don't want to fight him yet, though. Ugh. Want both of you. Yeah, it was like I'm pretty much guaranteed to get both of you. Just because of the way I fight scorpions. Okay, let's get out of here. We'll come back and fight that hunter. Wonder how much he's worth. He's probably literally like 40,000 or something. Yeah, I'm not sure whether or not the treasure chest that we need is in the shoot-off section that we were just in, or in the normal. Could be either of them. Like, just keep checking until we find it.
Very well, then.
Let's dump these. Just turn around the wrong way. Because I definitely remember actually this layout. I remember this room for sure. It's kind of weird how I like remember little bits and pieces of doing this. Scorpion sir, like see your tail behind me. Good morning, Shiny. How was your weekend? Okay. With this hunter for fun. Can't escape my Rakuyo. No, none of that. There we go. $33. Okay. Basically 34. Such echoes from not that hard enemies. Let's go up this way, I guess. Oh, jeez. No, what? Well then. That looks like an awful room. You have that dude going at you. There's some brain sucker on each side. Oh my gosh. But we need to check. I feel ya. So many tabletop games. A kind of them to... Oh, my black is right here. Okay, I'm just gonna run past on the right side, I think. Screw you! Chest! Oh my god, there's so many bloodsuckers! It's not what we wanted! Oh god. That's like the world's worst room right there. Is anyone following us? 2 werewolves. 2 brain suckers. Ooh. No! Literally, they could probably make that room like the boss room, and I would die more in there than I would against most bosses. You had to like clear out all the enemies. Thing over here. Oh god, so many scorpions! But I want that. Oh, the hunter respawns. It's weird. What kind of tabletop games are you doing, Shiny? Was it like full D&D or is it like actual, like normal tabletop? Somebody keeps dying. Hello, Celestials. The Celestial Squad. There's a werewolf over there. There's 2 werewolves. Okay. Both are online. The reason I'm considering killing these guys so that they don't randomly just like gang up on me while I'm fighting. Hey, you. Come here. Smack the booty. The other one's there's like, I'm not so sure I want to fight this guy. God, killing that squad gives you a ton of echoes. Wow. There's more squads. Don't mind me. I've never played Call of Cthulhu. Is it similar to D&D? Or is it like it's completely its own thing? Oh, it's a rock. I was like, what is that sound? Spin to win. Sneaky. Okay. Traps. Okay. That's what I do also. It's always more about the story. A friggin' D100. Scared of teleports. Hi guys. Oh my god. They're so in sync. There's a lot of dudes right here. God, the spin to win is so good. I'll just interrupt everything. Is it in here? No. Looking for red jellies, just in case you're wondering. That's the only ritual material we need. Oh, that goes in here. Ah. We're almost done with Chalice Dungeons. At least the ones that we need to get to the Autumn Queen. Go that way. Doesn't look like there's anything that way. Ah! What the double? That's unfortunate. Oh no, I killed the werewolf. I rolled back and immediately realized that that was a huge mistake. Ah, okay. Like the squad again. I'll just run past all these things. I don't think they'll follow us very far. So I hope not. Let them get killed by the boulder. Okay, easy. Thought there'd be like another werewolf in here or something. Oh, where haven't I gone? Pull in. Waller. I'd have to get him out of here, but why not? Okay. See if he gets past the boulder. Alright. It's probably in here what we're looking for. Hold. Oh hey, Waller made it here undamaged. You go. Oh, there's one of them. No, protect me! Okay, we need one more red jelly. And then we can just leave. There we go. Okay. So now we have all the ritual materials we need for the final chalice. I'm gonna be able to even run back past the boulder. Go! No! Well, let's kill... If we kill all of these... We're probably gonna have enough for, like, 3 levels. Waller, don't die! Listen, we need... Actually, we need like 450. We can probably still get there. Do we? How many more? So if we get 3, then we can get to Arcane 15, and then we can use spells. Okay. Ooh, that was... Almost didn't get that dodge. Other werewolf. You, trap, stop going off. Oh, there's another hunter over here. Let's see if there's another room. Oh, we never found the... Where on earth is the device? No idea where that is. Let's go kill some dudes over here. Just to get us up past 450. So I think that's a... Actually, it's probably a little bit higher than that, even. To get 3 levels. Though I do have some cold blood echoes. Guess we could try to kill the hunter. I don't want to randomly die to him. No, we did okay with just me, so. Oh, yeah, easy. Okay, that should definitely be enough. Goodbye, dungeon. We will not be returning. Unless I feel like randomly killing those squads again to get some, like, echoes. Bye. Yep. So yeah, increased discovery by a lot. Increased damage on the burial blade. Nothing else though. Now we can use the spells. Does this heal us also? Let's see, what do I not need here? Okay. I think we need to make Arcane Haze, though. Yes. Okay. We were going to use these level 2s, so we need 25. We are making this one. Okay. So now, yep, last Chalice dungeon. Just got to get through here. I don't remember how hard this one is. We should be fine. I'll need to remember how to actually fight her. So obviously it's like one of those bosses that you literally... You only fight like the once. Like most people only fight it once ever. I wonder if there's people here though. When I was here before, even though it was years ago, I always had tons of people. like instantly summoning, and you'd always have two others. Just because everyone was like super stoked to be here, because it's so weird to like get it this far. Ugh. You serious? That guy was worth 14? None of your traps. Is that the only guy that was in there? Here? Back here. What's the point of this room? Trap right there. The only spider. Ugh! Like halfway clipped to the wall. Ah! That was almost real bad. There's just treasure in here. It's not the actual lever. They hit so hard. Or level 5 ritual bloods. Oh, I should have changed the gems. I was back. Now that we're not in a kin dungeon anymore, we can put the kin down weapons on. Wait, oops. This is not the way. Increase our damage. Here. Oh, that's... Where did I come from? Here we go. This way. dude that I just like didn't engage with. And we are already like into level up territory again. That's insane. What other things are in this room? Um, right here. Oh no! I don't want the other guy in here though. Keep coming, so I can actually rotate around you. His head just phases through. Oh my gosh. No. 35. Those big guys. I didn't notice that before. No. I saw the statue at the end of the way and was like, oh, there's a trap. And assumed that the trap was as soon as you fire at me, and then it totally tricked me. Sneaky, sneaky. Is that the lever behind him? Sir? The demon dogs. I didn't recognize what they were. Ones with the spikes. Come here, dog. Here. Here. God damn it. God, that tracks so much. Guarding. Is this really the only thing that's here? One of these sneaky? That's annoying. All these guards to a room that doesn't have anything in it. It's worthwhile. Level 5. Yes. Where is... a body. Where is the... There it is. Freaking breathe heavy lady. What? No! You don't get to be invincible coming up the ladder. Oops. Where'd she go? Don't like these. Oh god! This is... There's the buddy. Okay, this way. Does room not have anything in it either? This was above that other one. Like, he just killed something big. Up and unlocked it. I guess that was this way. Any treasure in here? Okay. This guy actually knows where he's going. Just go back down then. Failure. Aha! Uh-oh. $40,000. Nice. We're gonna have like quadruple level up by the time we get through here. All these guys plus the boss. Let's see what is weakness. Oh, there's a guy behind here. Look at all the treasure. There's nothing here. Okay. He just fell down. Okay, now we can do the boss. Which is... Ascendant. These bosses are always a hassle. That didn't work well. God, these guys just like keep attacking. Like none of they just like go. Ugh, can't see. God. So much damage. Oh! There we go. God. That guy's brutal. He's so fast. Okay, so that's one. Door right there. Let's see how many level ups this is. Let's get that up to 40. Just because. We can keep going with Arcane. Start working up Endurance some more. We can also get Strength up to 50. All I do, let's get Endurance up to 50, I think. But that's not even increasing our stamina. I get it on the Scythe. So see if I do this, it bumps the Scythe's damage. I just don't know what else to... Because if we get strength up to 50, then we literally can use like any weapon, and then it'll have basically max damage. If we decide to go for something that scales better with strength. So I'm thinking about possibly upgrading another weapon. You know, we have the Scythe now. I don't really want to use the Scythe because I've already used that before. I think I'll just keep bumping strength. Get that up to 50. As it stands right now, it doesn't really matter that much. No matter what we do, we're not increasing our damage by much at all. This one's just straight up better. Look at some of the cursed ones. I wonder. Ooh, that one's really good. I mean, not much better than this one, but surprised that we keep getting the triangle ones that actually have just straight physical attack up. We don't have very good this shape. Ooh, this is like arc, circular. So that one's the HP deplete. Let's see what this one though. That's fine. I guess we could. Let's see. Debate. I don't know what weapon I'd want to use. If I was gonna switch. Things that I haven't used before. I've never used Beast Cutter. Never used Kirk Hammer, but that's basically like Ludwig's Holy Blade, except with a hammer instead of a blade. Never used Simon's Bow Blade. That might be interesting. Holy Moonlight Sword I've never used. Never used like any of these either. The wheel. Beast Claw would be cool, but to actually get the most out of it, we'd have to completely change our everything that we're doing, which I don't think would be good. Tantris might be interesting. I don't want to think about that. I think I'll stay with the Rikuyo until we get to New Game +2, which will be later today. Let's just spend this and buy something I don't have. So I don't have a Beast Cutter. I don't think I have the safe there. I think. Actually, what do I have? I do have this. Oh, I did have a Beast Cutter. Oops. I already have Holy Moonlight. I have most things. The only things I'd really have to buy are like Blade of Mercy or the Holy Blade, because you can't pick those up. Just scaling up this. Whatever. Okay. right, there was a door this way. Maybe we'll see that guy again. Sometimes people who are just like looking for cooperation will like follow you through. I definitely remember this. Freaking swamp. Oh, yep. Let's see if it's the same guy. Let's like fall over here. Ever. Oh, it's not poison? I thought for sure it would be poison. Looks like it might be oil, though. So fire would be really dangerous. Oh, there he is. Is this the same? I don't remember actually the other guy's name. I didn't really read it. Is this the same guy? It's the same weapon. Kill all the dudes. Oh. Timing is real bad. No. Oh, he fell off. Stop it. What's this? Sir, sir, sir. Can you not open this door? Hey, another buddy! Who can't be staggered, apparently, during his attack. Nice. What of spiders? Oh! Too many spiders! Spiders with faces. They are all over the place. Is there anything? Oh, we have so many level 5 ritual bloods. Is there a way out over here? Is that the only reason to come this way? Guess so. No! He's killed by a random rat. If he puts up his bell again, then he can come back, though, so. It's the fun of Bloodborne. Just come back. Ah. Where's the other guy who's supposed to be here? Oh. Goofs. I guess it's just that guy. And one rat. Just excuse me while I take your treasure. Okay. What? Wait, no. This way. Right? No. There's a dude there. Where are all these random guys coming from? Where is that door? Oh, here it is. I think that person may have, like, put on their bell and then went to, like, the bathroom or something. And then, eventually, some enemy found them. Wait, could I have gone out? I'm, like, lost. Confused where I... This is not where I want to be. Is there another way out of here? No, I totally came in this way. Right? Wait, no, I came... Okay, I was confused which side I was on. Maybe out on the other side. But yeah, this is a ladder. was facing a different way. It's unfortunate that both of my buddies died. Let's actually go back and level up. I don't care that much. That's one of these rooms. This dungeon level is pretty big. Lots of just like open areas. Okay. Very bizarre. Oh gosh, these guys. These are the witches that should have been the ones for the Witches of Hammer, because these guys are way more dangerous. Why did that one-shot me? Sometimes they don't one-shot me, and sometimes they do, and I don't know why. Run a long ways. Whoa! Didn't know this was here. Must have been triggered by... Maybe that was how the guy got killed. But this guy was dead before. Freaking witches. That guy has my... Goes. No! What? The thing underneath? These witches are bitches. Give them injuries that need stitches. Run out of the way! And then get hit by a thing. It's fine. Don't touch me. There, we're perfectly safe. Maybe like hit in the back with a fireball or something. There's a lot of guys up here. A lot of dangerous things. What is that Wandering Madness doing? How am I supposed to get down besides just like rolling off? What else could be down here? And there's a guy. There's a lot of guys along the edges here. Where am I supposed to be going? So that's kind of useless, that whole area. So this will be underneath the elevator. Right here. Like there's dangers that I can't see. I think you're meant to fall down right there. Then where are you supposed to go this way? I don't think you can get back up. How do we get out of here? Wait, is this stairs? This is stairs. No. Oh god, that guy hits hard. Stop bringing out your freaking crossbows. Come over here and fight me without the other guy. Okay. So I just couldn't see the stairs because this was like the only place I wasn't coming up. What is the whole purpose of this area, though? If there isn't... There's, like, no treasure. There's no lever. There's just... I got the witches over here. Why is... This thing that I forgot about again. Ah, a buddy! So now I feel like I should wait. Maybe they'll see where I am. They come through here. Pretty visible from the entrance. Oh, I kind of need to go to the bathroom. Oh, it's this guy again. Maybe he knows the way around here. Figures he should come in over there. Up above. Be able to see me. These freaking witches. Where's the elevator button? Oh! How do I get the... I need to, like, kill them. Oh, there he is. Oh my gosh! See, I already killed, like, all the dudes here. Oh, there is a way out right there. $1 million dudes. Oh, jeez. Oh, it's one of the roly dudes, too. Oh, they are the worst. Yeah, I'll just handle all these guys, I guess. Yes, pull the lever quickly! Oh. What? Okay. Yeah, hopefully, yeah, you see the witches that are right there still. Okay. Run all the way back. God the lever was guarded super heavy. So look how I just noticed how many echoes I have. We beat our current record for most held echoes. After we beat this boss. Assuming we beat the boss. Oh, god damn it. So there might be. Is there another room? These dungeons are so massive. Yep. Just like keep getting bigger and bigger. Why did he do so much damage to him? God, this guy does an insane amount of damage with Ludwig's Holy Blade. Traps. More red jelly. Nice. Anything else? Come in this way? I think so. Oh no. You can still come back in. If he doesn't get back in by the time we get back to the lamp, just skill level up. Not use this stuff. Be bad. 707. Area's like confusing me super big time. Didn't go over here. There's like no enemies over here on the side though. So let's like rush back to the lamp. See if I can get back before somebody else gets summoned in. That's right. Yeah. I see you, lamp.
Very well then.
Freaking 4 levels. Okay, let's see what this boss is. Then it'll finally, after we beat this, it'll finally be time for the last layer, the last chalice dungeon. Now I'm just gonna go over here, and then I'm gonna go to the bathroom. We'll see if somebody gets summoned in before I get in there. So, be right back. Did I get a buddy? Yes. Ah! It's a broccoli man! Oh gosh. Huh. Blood beasts are terrible. I can't see anything! Doesn't actually do that much, dude. Sorry, but your arcane is not high enough. It's doing some damage, but... No. Pretty sure he would do better damage if he was just slowly... Like, he was just attacking up on the lower spells. Like, per bullets. Okay, that actually did decent damage because he's right underneath him. You almost got him. Such a weird boss. Oh, almost. Nice. Bye. Okay, one more floor. Wait, which way is out? Let's go up. This way is out, okay. I picked correctly. I guess we will level up once. And there's actually a decent number of people just like looking to help others. It's like 2 or 3 guys just kind of chilling here. See about this next floor though.
Very well, let me.
I wonder how many we have. Really close to the max. Yeah, we're decently close to the max. Of 600 for some random reason. The last layer. And see if anybody's here. Slowly go through here. Even though I don't really need to go through this. It's fun. It's fun anyways. Oh, messenger. With really freaking expensive blood vials. Holy crap. But, so yeah, these weapons, people who don't know, they're the same, basically, except that they have slightly different slots for, like, gems. So it's, like, depending on what you want. We won't buy, obviously we can't buy anything now, but we won't buy anything. Even if we can't. I need to, like, look. I need a better idea of, like, what actual, like, gems I have, and, like, which ones get better damage. I think we're pretty decent, though it'd be nice to have a slightly different scythe. But it's like, then you'd have to waste all your materials to upgrade again. So that's the only bad part of that. Great one, Cold Blood. That's the first one we've got of that. Does it say anything different? Like a true revelation, this uncanny relic defies understanding. Some bros waiting for me to open that door. Damn it. Hopefully there's nothing else in this room. There is a lever. Wait, no, we can't have access to the lever yet. I always forget, sometimes we're in the side areas. I'm like, oh, it must be the lever. But then obviously it can't be the lever. There's a lot of guys in here, though. Oh, it's a roly boy. Oh, jeez. Excuse me, I'm just gonna run down here and grab the treasure. And then run back out. I don't know. I might continue doing some random chalice stuff after I'm done streaming this game, so. That's like one of the few aspects of the game, like the super crazy high level chalices that I've just like never done. So, just like, and it kind of interests me. So. Rather than just like rushing through. What's down there? I might right now kind of skip this bit. Let's actually go to the normal, try to find the lever. Oh, did I even? Yeah, I think it. Oh, there's a dude. It's nice to know that that Bath Messengers is right there, though. Oh, this way leads right here. Just for future. I highly doubt we're going to do any of that during this run. Like, actually get a different weapon. Oh, did I? This way must be out. I'm like confusing myself. Yes. Yes, this is the way out. I'm sure. Whoa! How much lore? So the item that we get from the Yarnum Queen, and then pretty much the endings, is it? Yeah, not a whole lot. I don't know if there's anything that we haven't talked about besides the endings, so. Why do these guys have so much health? Oh, there's two of them. The guys with the swords. You take care of the scorpion. Yeah, I mean, is there anything that you wanted to talk about lore-wise? Are you confused about? Or something we haven't touched on? Or... It's probably a good time to talk about that right now. Just like fighting these dudes. Crap. I think that oil right there did more damage. That is something I actually don't know much about. I'm pretty sure everything that we've read about the Dark Beast so far is that they were just creatures that were in the labyrinth. Like, very powerful, but they were just kind of, like, wandering around. And we know that some of the people in the workshop, so, like, if we look at the description of... Where is it? Yeah. This. Optometrist. So, yeah, Archibald. So yeah, striking this peculiar iron morning star flail like a match generates the same blue sparks that blanket a dark beast. It hasn't said much about where they came from, other than, like, there are some of them in the labyrinths. Yeah, I don't know why Parl is where he is. Just trying to think, because he's in the jail. He's part of the Unseen Village. So we could reason that the people of Mensis brought him there. That maybe because... Maybe they thought there was some kind of connection between him, the Dark Beasts, and the Great Ones, so they tried to bring him there to, like, do rituals on him or something, or, like, do experiments and stuff, but then they didn't actually discover anything. So they just kind of left him there. Where? Oh. Dead rat. Which way did we come from? This way? Yes. See, I don't know if you looked up anything on the Dark Beast or Parl, if it actually has any kind of insights or revelations that we don't know about. I don't think so. They're not mentioned very much in any of the lore or anything that we've encountered. How? So look at how is my blood defense. Okay, so now this is the Yarnum Queen. This is, like, the most difficult to get to boss ever. We've seen her before, just standing around, but this is the first time we get to actually fight. So we're trying to get some lore about her, because she drops a special item. Ah! Oh, stop it. I want to backstab you. Where did you go? Nice. I'm in a boss fight.
Just lock the door sometime.
Where did she go? Oh, way over there. No! Got the stagger in. I want the backstab! It's interesting that they combat the easy backstab with you getting, like, stunned there with her little... I don't know what you would call that. Little force fields. Stop. Notice that the blood that she sends at us is poison. Oh, gosh.
Okay.
Ugh, no! Yes! Nice. Backstabs do almost nothing to her, though. Ugh. There's a lot going on in that battle. Okay, Yarnum Stone, that's what we wanted. The curtsy. Okay. So now we can talk about lore again. Oh, no. So the thing that we get from her, actually, I don't know what kind of... Is it a key item? Yes. Okay. Sacred heirloom left by Yarnum, Marian Queen. The queen lies dead, but her horrific consciousness is only asleep and stirs in unsettling motions. So we can kind of talk about the history of kind of the area and what came before Yarnum. And I'm trying to remember if there's another item that gave us some more insight into this. So basically, before Yarnum was a thing at all, like even a city or there's people there was these people, the Thumerians. If you kind of notice that some of the bosses we've been fighting down here in the catacombs are like the Thumerians, and they're these basically like super pale like beings, and some of them are taller. Actually, some of the Thumerians are the really big, like, church axe guys in the Cathedral Ward. Those are Thumerians. And so basically, they were the caretakers of the labyrinth, and because of that, they were the caretakers of some of the Great Ones that were still kind of here. So if you can kind of imagine like a timeline, it's like at some point, what we call the Great Ones probably weren't elevated to greater consciousness, and they were just kind of like mortal beings, kind of similar to humans. But at some point, they elevated themselves, and then the Thumerians came, and they kind of did the same thing that the Yarnamites did, trying to like elevate themselves. They didn't succeed, and most of them were like destroyed and stuff. That's why there are so few in the catacombs. And their queen was named Yarnam. We have this right here, left by Yarnam, the Thumerian queen. And her baby, whatever they were doing, ended up, the Great Ones basically gave her a baby that was supposed to become a Great One. That's Murgo. So the timeline's a little bit weird there when Murgo was supposed to be born, and Murgo is invisible. We've talked about that before, because you can't see Murgo at all during the fight with the wet nurse, and then it just kind of dies and you never see it. That's similar to Odin, one of the other Great Ones that's invisible. So it's kind of hard to pinpoint like when Murgo was born, when Yarnam, the queen, actually died, all of that stuff. So basically, after Yarnam was founded and they discovered the labyrinths, the Thumerians were still here. As you can see, we were fighting a lot of them on the way here. As well as they brought... So they obviously had to kill some of them, but they brought some of them up to the surface to serve as kind of guards and stuff. But obviously, the queen's consciousness was left here, probably where she died. This might actually have been, like, her grave. So it just kind of gives us some background on the dungeons and the catacombs down below. And it also tells us that it's like, this like keeps happening. It's like, we don't know if maybe the Great Ones, as we know them, actually weren't... Like, they weren't Great Ones at some point. And maybe there were things before them where they're just... Everyone's trying to reach this higher level of, like, consciousness and, like, this different plane of existence. We don't know if maybe they were the first ones to actually reach that, or people before them were trying to reach that. It just kind of gives us this idea of, like, a cycle that's happened in this area before. We know that... what's the area? In Lauren, that there was some kind of similar thing that happened, but then the whole area was destroyed. We kind of learned about that by reading the Lauren chalices. Can we get up to 181? We'll likely use all of our... So the Great One, Cold Blood. I have no idea how many this will give us. 40,000. Let's use like 3 of these. Oh, that was too many.
Gammon away. Go on. Very well. Let me stand.
Okay.
Farewell, good hunter.
So, we are now done with the Chalice Dungeons. So, next thing to do is we're going to fight Gehrman. So, if you remember... So now the main thing to do with lore is the endings. So if we kind of think back... So Gehrman asks us, it's like, do you want me to release you from the dream? We'll see that cutscene again. And we refuse, and we will refuse again this time. You beat Gehrman, and then the moon presence, remember I don't think it has a gender, it comes down, and it's a great one, and it tries to turn you into the new host of this dream. And what I think is happening, obviously this is not kind of canon in any way, nothing is like confirmed about this. I think the moon presence is it's like the puppeteer behind everything. It's like, it's the one that chooses hunters coming into Yharnam, and it kind of picks them to get pulled into this dream. So it needs a host to be the host of this dream. It's had Gehrman since the beginning. So it needs to be able to send these hunters out to what I think is kill other Great Ones. As it doesn't like them or it's rivals with them, something. But I think that's kind of its purpose. So it allows us to explore the areas in search for the truth, which is like the Great Ones, and in turn kill them. So, but in that ending, the first ending that we got, we had used we actually used 4, but these 1/3 of umbilical cords. And this actually protects us from the moon presence. It's like it's like giving us special insight into what's happening, so it protects us from the moon presence turning us into the host of this stream. So if we don't take those, and then we defeat Gehrman, you can kind of imagine what happens. And we'll see that in a bit. What happened before, though, so if you kill the moon presence, then you are elevated onto like the next level, and you become a Great One. We're the only ones who elevate ourselves completely. And we turn into like this little squid thing, which is it's okay, I guess. You can kind of imagine that as like the base form of a Great One before it grows into something like the Moon Presence or Ebritus, or the one that Realm is based off of, or Kos, any of the other Great Ones that we know about. At least the ones that are visible. So that's kind of what happened there. So this next one, we're going to go to Gehrman, refuse, we're going to have to fight him again. And when we win, the Moon Presence will come, and we won't be able to protect ourselves. So, this is kind of what's happening. I'm actually going to upgrade my gun. Something that I like never ever do. Figured I might as well. We won't upgrade it to 10. We'll do it to 9, I think. Does this just give us blood attack? It doesn't give us anything else. I guess we won't do that. Let me change a year. Go back to, actually, is this? We actually want something with better thrust. Do Harrowed, sure. I think this is what we had before. Just have a bunch of sacks on us. Okay, so let's fight Gehrman. And so we can kind of listen to his dialogue more closely. Though this is after New Game Plus 2. Literally the only thing we're doing in New Game Plus 2. Well, we're doing a couple random things with people on storylines, but we will hear this dialogue again before we end the whole run.
show you mercy. You will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun. You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
So we can kind of imagine the thing that triggers, I mean, the burning and Gehrman coming here, is that we killed Murgo's wet nurse and Murgo. So we can kind of imagine that the moon presence now, maybe that was its final, the thing that it wanted you to do. Yes, you could have killed like a bunch of other great ones and stuff, but that's the one that triggers this. So maybe that was the actual goal. So now the moon presence tells Gehrman that you need to kill this hunter. It's like he knows too much, so we need to get rid of him. He's of no greater use to us. So refuse.
Dear, oh dear, what was it? The hunt, the blood, or the horrible dream? Oh, it doesn't matter. It always comes down to the hunter's helper to clean up after these sorts of messes.
We'll see if I actually remember how to fight him properly.
Tonight, Gehrman joins the hunt.
No, it's too early. God. Timing was terrible. Okay. That's the easiest one to hit. You have to hit that so late. It's like literally the last thing. And that's by far the easiest one to hit. By far. He just does like the side ones. Should have dodged past him. Yeah, that's the right spacing. No. His gun does do a lot more damage in this one. Just noticing. If you're right on the edge, it does like literally 0 damage. Because we were like talking about that before. I wonder if you get a backstab off of that, actually. If we lose and then that happens again. If I'm actually in position, then we'll try it. Ugh. Oh my gosh, that's right. I meant to go slightly off to the side. Yeah, I was too far away. I don't know what I meant to do there. Wasn't that? Crap. No, not that gun. Son of a... Well, that'll probably kill me. Oh, no. That didn't do nearly as much as I thought it would. It's weird, because it pauses you, like, no matter what. I feel like, if you're doing anything, not just attacking. Ugh, that was bad. I think the best defense for that actually is to go underneath him. Assuming, obviously, that you're close enough. Shit, 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 shit! Oh, how did he not get that? And to dodge. Wow, I'm doing real bad now. Oh my gosh! Yeah, I was trying to dash away, and that still stuns you. Oh crap, see? Such a weird attack. Such a weird attack. No! I can't time that worth anything right now. Okay. Yeah, I was not hitting a single one of the disrupts once we got into the second phase. Plus, I was like not getting close to him at all when he had his gun out. Which is like my solution for that. Normally I'm fast enough and you can kind of like, get around him. Okay. No. Why did I not dodge back? Also, I probably should have put on my visceral increased damage rune. That was dumb of me. No! No! Here, can I get him on the second slash off of that? It's like as he does the pull, and then he like winds back. I probably could get him. You probably get him on the second one there as well. Now, oh, I've never actually seen him take out one of those. Oh, screwed up that. Oh, right. No, you can't hurt him during that one. For some reason. I thought it was the second one for some reason. Oh, we were gonna try the backstab on that, but I wasn't ready. Stupid attack. Oh, he didn't do that second pull. Son of a... No, 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 no. Wow, he didn't do the visceral. You fool! Getting a little bit better at that. Doesn't like to do the second slash in this phase. Okay. Excellent. Oh my gosh! I wasn't sure that one would work. That was a clean fight, for the most part. Other than there's a little derpiness in the middle, so let's watch this.
And so, the hunt begins again.
signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.